The COBIT 5 Foundation Certificate, Course Introduction. Welcome to the COBIT 5 Foundation Certificate course. This course will prepare you for the COBIT 5 Foundation Certificate exam by giving you the knowledge and understanding necessary for success. In this introductory lesson, we'll go into detail about the course structure and contents. We'll finish with a few words about effective online learning and how to get the most out of all your course material. But first, we'll take a look at the COBIT 5 Foundation Certificate itself, its purpose and its target audience. COBIT 5 comprises a significant body of knowledge documented in a number of weighty publications, or guides as they are called. Plainly, a short course such as this one cannot be expected to explore the subject in great detail, but it can provide a bird's-eye view of the subject, what COBIT 5 is, what it sets out to do, and how it achieves its purposes. As its name suggests, the Foundation Certificate confirms that the holder has a basic knowledge and understanding of COBIT 5. A COBIT 5 Foundation Certificate holder should be able to understand the enterprise governance and management of enterprise IT, create awareness amongst executives and senior managers, both in the business and IT, and determine which aspects of COBIT 5 could benefit their organizations. The Foundation Certificate is also a prerequisite for more advanced studies and certifications. At present, these are COBIT 5 Implementation and COBIT 5 Assessor. This course will benefit a range of roles. Your screen shows a number of examples. Some of these roles will need an awareness of COBIT 5 and how it can benefit their organization. Others will use it as a means of developing their skills as COBIT 5 practitioners. Their aim may be to implement COBIT 5 practices, for example. You'll find a copy of the official course syllabus in your download area. You should download this and read it. It gives you a clear picture of what the course covers and what you should expect to get out of it. The high-level learning outcomes include knowledge and understanding of the major drivers of COBIT 5. COBIT 5 is a response to developments in the commercial, technical, and regulatory environments. The business benefits of using COBIT 5. Always remember that IT is the servant of the business. COBIT 5 is very much concerned with harnessing the power of IT in support of the business and its objectives. And the COBIT 5 product architecture. The landscape of COBIT 5, its structure and key elements. Other learning outcomes include the IT management issues and challenges that affect the enterprise, and of course, how COBIT 5 can help. The 5 key principles of COBIT 5 for the governance and management of enterprise IT, and how COBIT 5 enables IT to be governed and managed in a holistic way for the entire enterprise. The other learning outcomes are using the COBIT 5 processes and process reference model to help to implement COBIT 5 practices. We'll be covering these in detail later. For the moment, let's just say that these practices include 5 key principles and 7 underpinning enablers. The basic implementation concepts. The fundamentals of the new process assessment model. COBIT 5 introduces a new approach to process assessment that begins by asking, does the process work? And the COBIT 5 guides and how they interrelate. The course is based on 2 COBIT 5 guides. The first is the COBIT 5 Business Framework for the Governance and Management of Enterprise IT. This is available at no charge from the ISACA website. you'll find a link to this site in your download area. This is an essential document for this course. You should download it before starting Module 1 and study it in conjunction with the material that we provide. You might find it useful to print a paper copy of this document. The second guide is the COBIT 5 Process Assessment Model. This is also available from the ISACA website, but it is chargeable. If you are an ISACA member, the model is available as part of your membership. Access to the Process Assessment Model is not necessary reading for this course. Our videos and study guides will tell you all you need to know to pass the exam. Okay, now let's look at the course itself. The course is split into 6 modules, which reflect the main subject areas. Each module contains individual lessons to allow you to divide your study into manageable sections. Remember, the ability to take regular breaks is one of the advantages of learning online. We've deliberately kept the lessons short so you can study in the most efficient way and easily return to areas of interest. You can see the first 3 modules here. Module 1, Overview and Key Features of COBIT 5. Module 2, the COBIT 5 Principles. And Module 3, the COBIT 5 Enablers. The other 3 modules are Module 4, Introduction to COBIT 5 Implementation, Module 5, the Process Capability Assessment Model, and finally, Module 6, Exam Preparation. Over the next screens, we'll summarize the module contents in a little more detail. At the beginning of each individual module, you'll find a more detailed module contents video with a lesson-by-lesson breakdown. Module 1 provides an overview of COBIT 5 and introduces its key features. The module includes just one lesson which describes the origins of COBIT 5 and its benefits. Module 2 has 6 lessons that look at the 5 key principles of COBIT 5 that are listed on your screen. You don't need to concern yourself with the detail right now. We'll come back to it in the module. The 7 lessons in Module 3 will cover the COBIT 5 Enterprise Enablers shown on your screen. Once again, you don't need to concern yourself with the detail right now. Module 4 has just one lesson which deals with the implementation considerations related to COBIT 5. Module 5 has 2 lessons where you'll learn about the COBIT 5 approach to assessing the capability of processes. Module 6 has a single lesson that focuses on exam preparation. It includes guidance on exam technique to help you get the most out of your sample exams and prepare fully for the real exam. The format of the exam is closed book, multiple choice. You'll have 40 minutes to answer 50 questions. To pass, you'll need to get at least 25 correct answers. To maximize your chances of success in the exam, you'll need to plan to spend at least 18 hours studying all of your course material. Effective study time should be spent using the course materials provided, including watching all the video tutorials at least twice, completing all the exercises and online quizzes, using your study guides to maximum effect, reading and rereading the COBIT 5 Framework Guide. This is the definitive statement of most of the subject matter, completing your own study notes, and taking the sample practice exam that is also provided. Remember, it's highly recommended that you dedicate some of your study and revision time to review all of the official answers for each sample exam question. This is invaluable in helping you to understand the style of the questions and what's expected of you when answering each question. Most of the lessons you'll study in this course contain exercises. Exercises allow you to apply what you have learned, taking into account your own experience. Each module study guide includes suggested answers for the exercises that you can compare your own answer to. If you find an exercise challenging or you'd like your output reviewed, you can send your answer to a tutor using the support links. You'll also find quizzes at the end of many of your course lessons. These quizzes are mandatory and allow you to progress in a structured way, with each quiz unlocking the next lesson. Once a lesson is unlocked, you can then go back and review them in any order. You can also retake a quiz at any time by using the Quizzes button in your Learning portal. Before you start the individual lessons in the course, make sure you're familiar with the functionality of your online Learning portal. Have a good look around your screen. Make sure you're comfortable with pausing, stopping, and restarting video tutorials. This will enable you to quickly pick up from where you left off last time. Also check how to contact your course tutor and where to access all of the course documentation. And don't forget, each video tutorial contains an index button. You'll find this in the bottom right-hand corner of your video screen. You can use this in conjunction with a contents bar to get back to where you left the video in your last study session. Remember, if you have any questions during the course, you can contact your COBIT 5 qualified tutor at any time. We're here to help and to support you with your studies when you need us. Other documents are also stored safely within your download area. These can be accessed, opened, saved, and printed out for your reference. Each module has an associated study guide that contains information from all the lessons. Study guides are a critical component of your online learning experience. These detailed documents contain all the information from each module and are yours to download, print off, and keep even when your course subscription has ended. We'll add extra documents to your download area if they become available, so make sure you check its contents fully. We've already mentioned a number of documents that you'll find in your download area. Another is the Consolidated Exercises booklet, all of the course exercises and solutions in one easy-to-access document. As you progress through the lessons in your course, you will see some text in italics and quotation marks. This text is drawn directly from COBIT 5 guides, so you will need to pay close attention to it. Before you begin each study period, please ensure that you are ready to learn. It sounds pretty obvious, but online learning is most effective if you are able to concentrate without being interrupted by any external distractions. Make sure you are comfortable in your study environment, well hydrated, and really focused to ensure you get the best value from your course. Unless you are a mastermind, you'll probably find that your concentration will drop if you try and run through a whole module at once. Remember, you're not in a race. You should watch, listen, read, and learn actively by leveraging the different materials provided. Of course, the huge advantage with online learning is that you can take regular breaks, split your study time into manageable sections, and study as and when it best suits you. And remember, if you ever feel like you're struggling at any point, just contact one of our tutors. Our accredited tutor team will be available to answer your inquiries all the way through your course subscription. Okay, if you're ready, let's get started. Module 1 is ready and waiting for you.